Hey guys, I've been slacking off because we have been super busy with both of our businesses growing so fast. Lisa's in Chicago, we were in Colorado. I even left my eyeglasses in the car and I have my goof. Feel like I need a piece of tape in between there. But hopefully, as people come on, I'm going to share a very impactful thing that I shared with some of my private coaching clients and in one of my masterminds that was shared with me by one of my mentors, Cole Hatter, who has Thrive. This is not a product. It's a mastermind that I'm involved that the event is coming up in Vegas in a couple weeks. And if you can go, I would tell you to go. I'm not here to pitch you on Thrive, but I wanted to just kind of encourage you guys. So tonight I'm going to try to get it as impactful as I can, but I pray that you'll share this with people, because the massive impact that this has made in people's lives is why I'm sharing it live on Facebook. It just is been so impactful to me and my family and my circle of friends. Both of our businesses are growing quicker than we thought they would, and you know it's just been a really encouraging thing. So I want to encourage you guys as you go through this, that you guys will be encouraged by it and you'll begin to share it. And so if you're watching it live, just give me a thumbs up. If you're watching it on the replay, just push #replay. And I hope that, like I said, I hope that you'll share it. But these are 5 guidelines to success, and it's called living the long game, okay? And so the very first guideline is relax, no pressure. Realize that you don't need to be a millionaire to be happy. You don't need to create multiple 7-6 figures to be happy. Stop competing with other people, chasing the big entrepreneurs, the bosses in your life, whether it's a job you have or it's being the top salesperson. And I just ask you this question: is the pressure of the stress worth the sacrifice? Look, I sacrifice a lot to build both of my businesses, but not where it's going to affect my health. And I believe a lot of stress from business, is what leads people to overweight, disease, sickness. It's a big part of it. Figure out what you need to have and what that means for the type of life that you want to have. Write it out. We have a whiteboard around here, a goal board around here, and it's our what and our why. Speak it out and map it out. So you want to write it out, speak it out, and map it out. So guideline number 2, create a clear vision, okay? Envision what you want. Be super detailed on what you want in life. If it's a healthier marriage or it's a spouse, maybe you're not married or you're single, whatever that looks like. Much like a business plan, but for your life, guys, for your life. And if you don't know how to hit a target, if my wife posted on Instagram and Facebook the other day, she was going to climb these massive stairs in Colorado Springs, and she pointed at it, and like, how are you going to hit a target if you don't know how you're going to hit it? It's hard to live your dream life, which we always talk about wanting to live, if you don't know what that dream life is. For me, Lisa and I want to be able to give half of our income away and influence thousands of people and to help them prevent sickness and disease, right? And to be able to help them have healthy relationships and healthy businesses and have time freedom and be able to spend time with their family. Don't just know your why, know your what. When you know your why and your what, it makes it a lot easier. And I'm gonna put this on a YouTube video in a couple of days. I'm gonna play a video that when I do this, that I think will give you guys an impact of knowing your why and what. It's by a comedian named Michael Jr. and it's called Know Your Why. And if you know your why you're doing things, to give to orphanage or to have more time with your wife or to retire your wife like I did. Know your know your non-negotiables and I'll talk more about that in the coming screen. So and as I said, if you're watching live, give me a thumbs up. If you're watching on the replay, put #replay. The third guideline is create absolute truths, non-negotiables. things that can't change. Our mentor, Cole Hatter, said he doesn't care about the income, but he cares about the autonomy, the independence, or the freedom. Yeah, I remember him mentioning that if Grant Cardone told him that he had to wear a suit and show up to his office every day to make $1 million, he said he wouldn't do it because it's not what he wants to do. He wants to be able to wake up every morning and have time with his kids, which he does, which is great. Core values and core beliefs. Our core values match up with what Cole said when he had his full core values: love, transparency, honesty, humility. Okay. And I love what Cole said. He got offered $1 million to give $1 million to, and the company ended up being $100 million company, but didn't match up with his core values. And he said, I have to emotionally protect my family, and girls have to be proud of him. And he said, can you imagine telling your girls what you made $100 million on when it was not against your morals and your values? Then you have to protect your emotional and mental welfare in your business. If you take the time to think these things out and live them out, you'll live a happy life. Think about your non-negotiables, okay? For us, for Lisa and I, we don't work on Sundays. And we need to be able to share our faith publicly, right? Lisa, I need to be able to make Lisa proud of me, my parents proud of me, Lisa's family proud of me, okay? And I have to, number one, make God proud of me. And I pray that you will write those down. Write down what your non-negotiables are. Like, I don't answer emails on Sundays. I don't do phone calls on Sundays, okay? Focus on your non-negotiables. Number 4, guideline number 4, no compromise. Do not compromise. Do not stray away from your beliefs. If you do, find some accountability. The number one reason why our men's groups are growing so fast and guys are getting great results in their health, in their relationships, and in their businesses, because it's all about they're not compromising. Do not, and as I said, do not stray away from your beliefs. Have integrity with yourself. Do what you say you're going to do. If you fail, figure out how you failed, then get up after you've learned and move on. John Maxwell says that in the book all the time, Developing a Leader Within You. Don't just get back up, right? Figure out why you failed, fix it, learn from it, get back up, and then move on, okay? Guideline number 5, okay? Do regular audits, okay? Ensure that you're living up to your core truths. Do evaluation on yourself, self-evaluation, and live up to your alignment in life. If you start straying away from your core values, get brutally back in line. You know, for maybe it's a man. You know, I was just talking about this in one of my calls, and you're struggling with pornography or whatever that may be. You know, put a link, a protector on your phone and on your laptop, so that if you're straying away, it sends a message to your wife or your spouse or your girlfriend or whatever that may be. And guys, when you start something, finish it. Don't get distracted. Play the long game. God gives you things for a plan and for a purpose. Stop getting worried about immediate gratification. Technology's changed, even like I'm doing. Almost every nutritional product on the market is based on a placebo effect. It's the same old, same old. They may do good for a short period of time, but you got to, just in your health and whatever you do, play the long game. Consider the impact that you'll have the rest of your life, not just for this week, this month, but the extension. Remember, everything that you do consequences come with it, right? Be in alignment and have balance with your mental and emotional health. And so, guys, I hope, guys and girls, I hope that this encouraged you. You know, no one's, I can't even see the comments because for some reason I don't have them on, but I hope that you guys will go back and watch this and really learn from this and learn that you've always finished what you started. There's always, one of the things I love what Cole said. He said, him and I were talking. He said, if you look at how these things go, you're not able to finish what you started because you got distracted and somebody else had a big part in that distraction. Like what I'm doing right now, I feel like I have a moral responsibility to do that. So that's my encouragement to you, that you once you've been given a gift, okay, like this symbol, you don't know what it is, but it's our company, and it's a gift. It's a gift, just like a cell phone is a gift. You know, we're still not using flip phones unless you're like my friend Susan, right? But technology's changing. So guys, play the long game. Let me recap these really quickly. So you guys have them and you know them. And if go back and watch it if you haven't got them. Number one, no pressure, relax. Number two, create a clear vision, okay? Number three, write down your non-negotiables, your absolute truths, your core values. Number four, never compromise. And number five, do regular personal audits. Guys, if you go back and watch this and you take notes, I'm going to put it on YouTube in a couple days. I promise you it'll change your life. It's changed my life. I'm not the same person I was even a week ago, a month ago, a year ago. And my wife and I were talking today about just all the people that have been encouraging me and watching my transformation. I can't go back and fix the things of my past. I can only fix the things of my future. And so I hope this has encouraged you guys as much as it encouraged me every single time I read it, because it allows me to know that God is on my side and that I'm walking in and towards my purpose. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your Wednesday night. And I'll be on tomorrow night, and I'll be encouraging you guys some more on a couple other topics that I've really been praying about to share. So have a great night, guys. God bless.